start doing that, when somebody says something to you and you want to jump in there and verbally battle them, because how we can get sometimes, we are very adamant about the fact we don't like that word. But sometimes we have to understand that it's a trap, right? They're just trying to show us as angry. We're feeding the demon, because even their anger isn't seen as angry. When they get angry, they don't even see it as angry. They show it as being brave or being no nonsense or faffo or whatever it is, right? Even when they get angry, the audience that they're playing to, they don't see it that way. But everything we do is amplified. So we got to be careful about when we're engaging people who want to bait you into doing dumb shit. What they're doing is they're saying, look, these people are angry and dangerous. That's all they're trying to do. That's where we make the mistake, even engaging them in their comments, in a physical, in-person type of way. That's where we make the mistake. Now, I'm not saying that you should allow people to disrespect you all out in the open. That's ridiculous. But to sit there and go back and forth with them, it doesn't do anything more than give them energy. You're feeding this demon. You're feeding a succubus. You're feeding a vampire with this when you're doing it back and forth with them. Understand that these white supremacists are energy suckers. They are recreationally cruel people. That's why they find pleasure in this shit. They find pleasure in the cruelty, right? So they do all of these things verbally to be cruel so that they can watch you be hurt, so they can watch you be disrespected, so they can watch you be angry. I truly believe they get aroused by it. Believe me, I believe that white supremacist activities are erotic to these people. So when you're engaging with them at each and every turn, we are literally engaging in something that on a deeper level, I believe is sexual to them. Believe me. So this is why I say giving it attention is counterintuitive to what we want to do. And that is to neuter all of these white supremacists at all times. Just like a kid throwing a tantrum. I treat them as if I'm not bothered by it at all, because it's just names. It's just some old lame shit when they call you the N-word that they've been saying for centuries already. We know how you feel. This ain't nothing new. We've been in a race war with you this whole time. I don't know what this new race war you're trying to get. We've already been in this. We've been doing this with you for over centuries now. I try to act like it doesn't bother me. What are you going to do? Run your mouth. The one thing we have to realize is that they were built to be this way. They were created by the Most High God to be this way, so that the Most High God can identify those that need to be used as charcoal for the fire, if you know what I'm saying. If you understand what I mean. Any one of them that would get up in the morning, put a camera in front of their faces and say the most shitty, racist shit about African Americans, so-called Israelites, or whatever it is, understand the Most High God made them that way so that he could stoke that fire a little higher when it comes to judgment. For those of you that believe in that. So understand that anytime that one of these white supremacists stands in front of a camera and decides that they're going to do that, right? Just understand they were created to be that way. They can call it being patriotic. They can call it trying to save their race. They can call it whatever they want to call it. But all they're doing is making themselves what? Marking themselves. Remember the mark of Cain? If you want to call it what it is, we know what mark of Cain really is. But if you're going to say something about there's a mark on them, there's a trait about them, this is what it is. The ones that'll get up in the morning or throughout their day, go in the bushes, go in their garages, go wherever they go to say bad things about the African American, the anti-black racism. It's a mark that so that we could recognize it and understand who we're dealing with, right? Our job is to fight against that as far as civilization is concerned and teach our kids what the truth is about our origins and what we've contributed to society and how to battle against white supremacy. That's our job.